Today we're kicking off a brand spanking new variety pack from Elevation Beer Company. And the first one in the pack is the 8-second Kolsch. This smooth sucker is coming in at a 5.0%. No description, so we don't have to worry about that.
What's kind of neat is they do have pairings. Like, what do you want to drink or eat this with? I don't know. But
yeah,
it
that's
tells
interesting.
You. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that on a beer. It says
Higher
pair it
elevated.
with lemon pepper shrimp, Rocky Mountain oysters, or schnitzel. Elevation out of Colorado. And the pour. Oh, baby.
For the pour?
Look at that. Yes, so I expected this. Minimal head. It goes away very quickly. Very airy. White head here.
This is like the
color.
clearest beer I've ever seen.
Very light. It barely even has color to it. Let's smell. Smells divine.
Smells like a lager.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro. Hope the gums through the lips.
Tip of the tongue, tea. To the lips.
Oh my gosh, that taste reminded me of my very first college beer. That does not taste like a Kolsch. This tastes like a lager, like a Bud Light.
It could use more flavor for sure.
This literally, Jared, is bringing me back to being at a frat house party, packed shoulder to shoulder with people, and I just filled up my red Solo cup from a keg. It has a harsh, like, alcohol burn at the beginning. And
I don't think so.
It just tastes like a light beer.
Sorry for your taste buds.
Yeah, I guess they're more experienced. This doesn't taste good. This has no Kolsch quality to it.
Pink said that's why it suggests things to pair it with.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
That is the truth. Hey, maybe if you eat this with shrimp and horseradish sauce, you won't taste anything.
Maybe if
you're right.
If you eat this with cow testicles, it'll taste good.
No kid. What do they say? Lemon pepper. So you not only do you have the citrus and pepper, but then you have shrimp on top of it. Lemon pepper shrimp. Yeah, of course you're not going to taste how bad a beer is from that.
Yeah. And Rocky Mountain oysters is
you
the
mean
second.
Bull testicles? Yeah.
6.4, chat.
I know.
It goes like watery in the middle, and if they just kept it going throughout, they would have had a good beer here, I think.
I think 8 seconds riding a bull is like when they stop timing you.
Makes sense. The pairing with the bull testicles.
Maybe when you ride
It's all
a bull
coming full
for
circle
8
now.
seconds, you're like, I beat the bull, and so you grab his testicles and you cut them off, and then you like fry them and eat them. Maybe that's like the trophy. Maybe you take his testicles and you go.
To that we say, from Elevation Beer Company, 8-second Kolsch, thank you.
Thank you
for gracing our glass.
Our glass. Jared just looks like he got baptized or something.
Second one in the Elevation Brewing variety pack. It's the first cast IPA, coming in at a surprising 6.5%. I was laughing at the pairings. Spicy curry, carrot cake, and funky blue cheese. Now for the pour. I didn't even fit the whole thing in there. That's what she said. With the head, it is pretty airy for an IPA. Pretty clear. Oh, it smells like a stanky piss. No, I'm just kidding. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother. Over the gums, through the lips.
Tip of the tongue, teeth, then the lips.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wow.
That was
Just
pretty
like
good.
I predicted.
That was better than I thought.
Hoppy.
Wow, that tastes like a vegetable. It kind of has like broccoli taste to it a little bit.
It's just too much hops. They kill it.
The sweet kind of like cradles
There's no
the hops.
sweet. Why are you saying there's sweet? There's nothing sweet about this. 1.5.
7.0. Motown unrated history right here.
Yeah, we've never been farther apart.
And to that we say, from Elevation Beer Company, first cast IPA, thank you for gracing our glass.
For gracing our glass.
With the third one in the pack, Pilsner, coming in at middle of the road 5.0%. pretzels and mustard, cheeseburgers, peel, and eat shrimp.
Just the dumbest pairings.
Is that a verb? Now for the pour. Whitehead. Wow, really light yellow color to this. Smells crisp and clean. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Over the gums, through the lips.
Tip the tongue, teeth at the lips.
Man, good flavor for a Pils.
Oh, it just tastes like water.
Pilsners just suck as a beer type. It does have some good body at the end. Like this beer could make you feel full.
5.7. Wait,
6.5.
did Jesse? Yeah, Miguel said this is a 5.0. I might get it if there's like only Coors and Bud on the menu. To that we say from Elevation Beer Company, Pilsner, thank you for gracing our glass.
Gracing our glass. You know what the food that goes through you the quickest is? Chinese food. I swear, like I'm like 3 bites into Chinese food and I fart and I smell Chinese food.
Finishing out the Elevation Beer Company variety pack, we have the double IPA, the Dippa. Double Dippa, as we say in the biz, which is coming in at a Mike Tyson 8.3%.
The pairings for today are, if you guys want to get out some Colorado lamb,
Get out.
some Stilton, and creme brulee.
What's Stilton?
Friggin' blue cheese.
Now for the pour. Look at this.
It was almost like an unfiltered wheat. You can even see some of the sediment in the bottom there. So usually with unfiltered wheat, they'll tell you to pour like 2/3 or 3/4 of it, and then swirl the rest around, and then pour the remainder. But this didn't say any of that.
I did not know that.
This is probably expired by a year.
They don't care. Is it? Oh my gosh! I can only see the year. I can't see the month or day.
September 21st, 2021.
Yeah, mine's 2021. This is expired!
Good job on the friggin' color, man. This smells delicious.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Over the gums, through the lips.
Tip of the tongue, teeth at the lips.
Oh my gosh!
Yep. There's the earthy.
You suck. You suck, Elevation.
There's the earthy.
How did you put that into it?
Pine. Oh! When you breathe, it feels like hot sap.
I feel like I scraped the moss off the west side of trees and just like shoved it in my face.
This one is so earthy. There's
This
nothing
tastes
cradling this.
Like a mountain goat rubbed his gonads on a peregrine falcon, and then the peregrine falcon swooped down.
You and
grabbed
falcons today.
salmon.
That's the new
and
analogy.
dropped a salmon into a bear's mouth that just ate his own poop. This tastes like a marmot ate some Rocky Mountain oysters and then puked it back up, and you slip on the puke and your face goes into it and you're like, oh, and it gets like on the corner of your mouth and you can't get it off. You're like,
Miguel said this is a 3.2. It tastes like rubbing alcohol with dirt in it.
2-0.
3.6. And to that we say, from Elevation Beer Company, double IPA, thank you for gracing our glass. Number 1 overall is the Pilsner, coming in at an average rating between Mark and I at 6.1. Second overall, coming in at 5.7, was the 8-second Kolsch. And then their first cast IPA is third overall in this variety pack at a 4.25. So compared to the other variety packs, Mark, where does this one rank?
Deschutes and Upslope are by far the worst variety packs we've ever tried. This is like a close third.
The overall rating of this variety pack is 4.71.